So, if you're looking to start up an LLC in the state of Florida, then this video is for you. We are going to be covering everything that you need to know about setting up a Florida LLC, as well as how you can set one up in under 10 minutes. Now, on the left is an overview of the 5 main steps when it comes to forming an LLC in Florida. We are going to be going through each one of these in detail so that you will know exactly what to do. Now, before we dive in, let me share 3 key benefits of forming your LLC in Florida. First, Florida has no state income tax, which means that more money stays in your business. Second, Florida offers strong asset protection laws that help shield your personal assets. And third, Florida has relatively affordable filing fees compared to many other states, making it a cost-effective choice for entrepreneurs. So, step 1 is to name your LLC. There are some rules when it comes to naming your LLC in the state of Florida. You must have limited liability company, LLC, or some similar type of designation at the end of your name. Whatever the name that you choose is, you also cannot have it cause any confusion with a government agency, which makes a lot of sense. And the name must be distinctive and original. So, if you do want to do a free name search, then you can use the link down below and you will be able to see whether or not the name that you want is available. Now, if you do want to make this whole process a lot more simple, then I would recommend just using something like LegalZoom. This is an online platform that basically helps you set up your LLC for you at little to no cost to you. I've used them personally to set up multiple business entities, and they have been nothing but amazing. So, yeah, that link is going to be down below, and if you actually want to skip forward to the parts of the video where I take you step by step through their platform, then that timestamp is going to be somewhere below. Step number 2 is to find a registered agent. A registered agent is a person or a business that is going to help you receive and send significant legal documents to and from the government on your behalf. So, in case you get sued or the state needs to contact you, they are going to contact you through your registered agent. So, who can be a registered agent? Well, they must be an individual living in Florida, or they must be an entity who's allowed to conduct business in Florida. They also must have a physical address in the state, and they must be on site and available to accept documents during business hours. If you do use LegalZoom, then they actually provide this service to you for an additional fee, which can be very convenient. Okay, so step 3 is to actually file your LLC articles of organization. This is going to include the LLC's name, the registered agent's name and address, the purpose of LLC formation, the date of filing the articles, management structure, so who are the actual managers of this company, and also a bunch of other really important information. Now, when it comes to the process of doing this, there are a couple of forms that you will need to know about and to fill out. So in Florida, you will need to file Form CR2E047, which is the Articles of Organization form for businesses seeking to form an LLC in Florida. The filing fee for this form is $125 at the time this video was made, and that is a mandatory fee. Now, most of you watching this video will probably be filing this form, but if you do have a foreign LLC and you want to do business inside of Florida, then you will need to file Form CR2E069, and that fee is slightly more expensive at $150. So to actually file the Articles of Organization in Florida, there are a few different ways that you can do this. The first is you file online through the Florida Division of Corporations website. So if you want to learn more, the link to that is going to be right down in the description below. You can also file it by mail, so you can find a copy of the form and more info on how you can fill it out at that same website. So step number 4 is to get an LLC EIN. This is also known as your federal tax identification number. Think of it as a social security number for your business. So this is going to allow the IRS to identify and keep track of your business's tax status. You will need this number to open up a business bank account, to file and manage your federal and state taxes, as well as hire employees. This is very easy. You'll just simply fill out a form online, and we will link to that down below as well. Step number 5 is to create an LLC operating agreement. This is not required in Florida, but it is still good to have one. If you have multiple owners for your LLC, this is going to help you structure the financial relationships of each owner. And it's really going to just tell everybody what to expect from the company. It's also going to include information about ownership, members' rights and responsibilities, joining and leaving rules, as well as the rules for dissolution. And then after you form your LLC, there are a few more things that you will need to know. We are going to cover those really quickly right now. The first is that you definitely want to keep your business and your personal assets completely separate. If you don't do this, then you are going to do what is known as pierce the corporate veil. And when that happens, if the people actually sue your company, then they can actually come after your personal assets, which we do not want. So, to remedy this, you will definitely want to get a business checking account. You will also want to get business credit cards and also hire an accountant. You also may need to get business insurance, but I'm not going to really cover that in this video because it's going to depend on your business type. But just keep that in mind. You'll also probably want a business website. So be prepared to work on this, or you can hire somebody to make this for you. We will leave some resources down below if you do actually want to build your website yourself. And yeah, like I mentioned earlier, if you don't want to deal with any of this yourself, then I highly recommend LegalZoom. They make it super easy and save you a ton of hassle. Let me walk you through it because it only takes 3 to 5 minutes. Click the exclusive discount link for LegalZoom down in the description. Then when you're on the website, click on the button to get started. You will be asked what type of business you're starting and in what state. So we're just going to select LLC and the state that you're starting your LLC in. Next, you are going to be asked to name your company, the purpose of your business, and the business address. All you need to do now is type in the members of the LLC, give your contact information, and select if there is any additional things that you would like LegalZoom to take care of, like getting your EIN or setting up a trademark. Once you've done all that, all you need to do is submit your payment and you're done. LegalZoom will take care of the rest for you. It saves you so much time, so much hassle, and it only takes 3 to 5 minutes to fill everything in. That is why I highly recommend it to everybody that I know, because it makes starting your LLC a whole lot easier. Again, that exclusive discount link for LegalZoom is down below. Click it to get started in just a few minutes. Anyway, that's basically how you set up an LLC in the state of Florida. All the resources that we mentioned in this video are going to be down below in the description, and I really hope that this video was helpful. If it was and you got some value out of this video, then make sure to share it with a friend and also like and subscribe for more content just like this. This whole channel is dedicated to giving you free guides, free tutorials, helping you to start your business. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.